Good. Welcome, everybody. My name again is Medasefalo Jimo. This is on Planb Express Interactions and weekly crypto update. And then we want to look at what's going on in the market and where we expected to be. And of course, we've said time without number, please, and I'll keep repeating it, that crypto is not yet an investment, but an opportunity that you need to take advantage of. But you must understand that when things are still within the scope of opportunity, it will always lack certain structure that should make it look like an investment. But the opportunity is where the money is, but that's where much of the risk is. Okay. A very quick one. I will always tell people one thing for sure, as you guys have seen that we're entering more into metaverse, hypes and crazy things around metaverse. There are things that you must take into cognizance as you are in crypto. Either you are new, you are old, and you want to really make it big in crypto, and you want to really create a lot of things in metaverse, NFTs, and all of that. I will always tell us, please, right from now, I would advise you don't have, you don't entertain, unnecessary things on your profile, on your social media, your social media like Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and because some of us that have been in the space will discover that what major NFTs are using now to allow people to come into real genuine, what we call created, right? What we call created NFTs, what they allow and what they check. There's so many platforms, not like OpenSea, OpenSea and the others are more or less like a kind of free activities that is not too much curated, as it were, okay? And then, people can do anything like in OpenSea, in Rarible, in the Mintable and all of that. They are more of a kind of just an open system that will not verify anything. And you see that most of those NFTs that are creating big things, just like what you saw on the first was aspect of CryptoPunks, and you know that it was a very high, I think about 10,000, pixelated faces on CryptoPunk. And don't worry, those jargon I'm saying may give you more understanding over time, okay? And then now we saw what happened, last 2 weeks or so of the ape coin, and because of it's still part of what we call in NFTs is part of profile pictures NFTs, because NFTs actually have different dimensions. So if you want to start NFTs very well and metaverse, you have to go into looking at profile pictures NFTs, celebrities NFTs, gaming NFTs, and NFT metaverse system, and we now have crypto coins, metaverse NFTs, okay, where you have to go to Mana, Sandbox, and all of that, and then games NFT, Axie, Infinity, and the like. And then we're going to have fashion NFTs and metaverse, and we are having meme token or memes NFTs and for metaverse, and then you have sports, and then you can have airdrops, okay, just like a kind of governing tokens, of marketing, that requires NFTs to be eligible, okay? Now, so there's some airdrop that you need to participate in over time. So take note, those of us who have been in the business of airdrop, a time we come, there's some airdrop that we want to do, they will ask you. There's one I was trying to do now, but it was from a closed community. It's not a thing that can send to everybody. It was a kind of closed community. My what is it called? My KYC have not been done. I didn't know that I was doing a wrong thing because the statement of account I was uploading was for last year, and then until they have to ban me and they have to be writing to support. And such airdrop now, For me, after finishing KYC, now for me to qualify for the airdrop, I must have a certain NFT, all right, before I will be eligible, okay? And after that, you are so certain that these are curated NFTs that you're going to make a lot of money. But please take note of take note, guys, that we have more of Ponzi schemes and funny schemes or, hype. So a lot of people will still lose crazy money because of they want to get involved in NFT. So be careful. You have to look at NFT, profile pictures NFTs, celebrities NFTs, just like Paris Hilton, Ozzy Osbourne, and there are a lot of them. Okay, I'm not going to go detail about them. Games NFT, that's what gave rise to, Axie Infinity as a token. It was a gaming stuff, and a lot of gaming NFTs are gaining a lot of ground, and it's still going to give great penetration into the metaverse activities because the NFT are not fungible token, because many of us don't understand what NFT is all about. NFT is a token, but just that a not fungible token. Bitcoin is a coin, but a fungible one. Just like when you talked about today, talking about liquidity, and then you say a fungible, and then you talked about a fiat money, and you talked about fiat money, and then you have not fungible, what is having a close substitute and what is not having a close substitute. So you must be very careful, because where we're entering into crypto is going more complex. Like I think I was in a training yesterday, and I was telling them in that training, and I told them one thing in my research, I discovered a level of change in knowledge. Let me see if I can see that. Just a moment. Don't worry, I'm going to share a page, okay? So this should give you, okay, good. Okay, let's go here. Because when I listen to people level of ignorance and all in the name of we know too much, we're actually fooling ourselves so much. Because me, Felix, I don't know anything. I'm just learning every day. And it's so big to learn, okay? I call it mind shift as a section in the training yesterday. It's a human brain, several billions petabytes to index. The internet is 5 million terabytes. Amount of internet indexed by Google is 200 terabytes, or 0.004 of the total internet. Now, in an analysis, experts said that the rate of change of knowledge doubles now every 6 months. But before, the rate of change of knowledge was every 200 to 300 years after the previous level of knowledge. So if you think you are a guru on a subject matter, especially those people who call themselves crypto lord, subject matter 6 months ago, without updating your knowledge, you are already outdated. We have more excellent knowledge and, more excellent knowledge and change dropout now than we have school dropout. Let me just quickly show you guys something here. Where are we? Come. Where are you? Come. Okay, this is going to shock you. Okay, let's look at this. Buckminster Fuller created the knowledge doubling curve. He noticed that until 1900, human knowledge doubled approximately every century. So by the end of World War II, all right, knowledge was doubling every 25 years. Today, things are not as simple. Take note, things are not as simple as different types of knowledge have different rates of growth. For example, all right, nanotechnology knowledge is doubling every 2 years, and clinical knowledge every 18 months. But an average human knowledge is doubling every 13 months. According to IBM, all right, the build out of the Internet of Things, IoT, Internet of Things, will lead to the doubling of knowledge every 12 hours. Somebody say madness. This is madness, right? Every 12 hours, we're going to be having change in knowledge. Man, that's crazy. So where are we heading to? So funny enough, you are having people who claim to know so much things. They are big, they are gurus. They are everything in crypto and all of that. Be very careful so that you don't miss out too much, because a time is going to come, people will hear that you've been talking about crypto for many years, and they ask you, what is your stake now? And, how is your power? What's your level of, stuff like what's your level of exploit, okay? And then you're going to be telling them, oh, you know what, that time I was just trying to, perhaps you are just doing Ponzi scheme and you never have any root, okay? You never had any root in any reasonable coin. And then when some coins start trending and then break out of cycle, and then you are not reaching them. So it's more important to check yourself, not major in what is minor, and become minor in what is major. So because some of us matters in things that doesn't matter. And that's why we think that, and please don't quote me wrong. Like somebody asked me a question yesterday in a training, and he said, what are we going to do about this aspect of cryptocurrency, MLM, and all of that? I said, yeah. He said, am I not saying that MLM and cryptocurrency are going to interwoven, or what is the dividing point for the two of them? Now, to be realistic, guys, let me tell us something. To be realistic, does that mean MLM in crypto is wrong? Not really, okay? But the challenge we have today is that 90 to 95% of MLM crypto are Ponzi scheme. So, and then we now find it difficult, and we've checked a lot of parameters. We've used a lot of parameters to check what makes certain platform to be kind of a Ponzi scheme or eventually fail the participant. We use some things like if it's paying too high and all of that, but we discovered that even those that we felt that were paying maybe 1% of your investment or 2% of your investment in a month end up being a Ponzi scheme. Okay, then what do we do? So where are we going? So does that mean that, so what are we going to do especially? Now, we find it difficult to clarify people or to use the best judgment, to identify a Ponzi scheme. But in other words, what's the best solution for anyone? Number one, you want to succeed in cryptocurrency. Number one, you must identify that building a portfolio is a must if you must succeed in cryptocurrency. To build portfolio is the first thing and the best thing that you must first think about. However, it's painstaking. It's very difficult to go by. That's the truth. It's not going to be rosy from the beginning, but that's the best option. Now, what do you mean by portfolio? That is, you are able to assemble some crypto project. I'm talking of coins, that are already in existence, and you begin to look at. Of course, this is not a training class, okay? So don't think I'm going to be teaching you, what we teach in the academy here, or what we teach in the, in a private mentorship, or what we explain in the Build With Me platform. But the truth is that, must I be on all of those places before I can get started? No, you can get started. Just get the right information. And what's the right information? This is from the involvement of giving your money to third party too often. Now, we've said the time without number. Of course, you should know that you need wallet to be able to operate a portfolio. And of course, you should be conscious of your security, having wallet, having exchange. So when we talk about wallet, MetaMask wallet, Trust wallet, and different type of wallet, it's very simple for you. Let me just show you guys. If you want to see about wallet, you can read up on Crypto Compare. Okay. Yeah, Crypto Compare. Okay. Now you can go there. So I'm not going to. Now, those of you in Crypto Academy Planb, probably when you are in Crypto Advanced, we dealt with wallet security, types of wallet, and what to make you to select a given types of wallet. So when you go to Crypto Compare, you go to top list. All right, you're going to see wallet. Okay, so you click on wallet. Okay. Now it's going to show you popular. Now these are like hardware wallets. Okay, popular. So you have the Treasure wallet and Ledger Nano. These are hardware wallet. Okay. Now you click on the next wallet, 277. Okay. Now you have token pockets. You have coin wallet. So you do not need to have too many wallets. Okay. Now, but you just look at, you can read more of what to make you. Of course, there are more popular wallets, but some wallet may be necessary for certain functions. Okay. Just like if you look at my tabs, now I have so many wallets here. All right, look at this is Yoroi for Cardano. This is Terra Stations. This is Crypto.com. This is Kedif AI. This is Phantom. This is many of them like that. So for different purposes, I'm not saying you should do that, okay, from the beginning, but at least Trust Wallet, even Koinomi Wallet, right? MetaMask Wallet and all of that. You can read more about them. I'm token, okay. If you have I'm token, well, it's okay. Now, there are some other wallets that they may tell you that's what they do, what people use for certain things and all of that. So you can read more about wallet, and then you should know that you need to have a wallet and you need to have an exchange, and that will help you to get yourself acquainted and operate on the digital space, and especially on the decentralized format, because things are going to be happening more because of Web3 activities with MetaMask over time. Okay, and that's where we're actually going. It's quite a pity that some persons have really relegated themselves to the background, not being ready to learn more about cryptocurrency. And this is equally Cardano's wallet and all of that. Now, so enough of that. Now, let me quickly show you something very importantly. Let's look at Bitcoin before I move on. And I've told you we are metaversing and NFTs, and you must be careful and always look at the categories of how you should be researching more about NFTs in profile pictures, and that's what have been more popular. Profile pictures and gamings have been more popular, and those ones that people got some airdrop were profile pictures, NFTs, okay? I know CryptoPunk and Bored Ape, Yacht Club, okay? They were very more controlled and expensive NFTs, and people are making insane money, doing other things. And I've told you what will make you insane money in 2022 may not really make sense, okay? So when you're looking for too much sense, then forget about too much money, okay? So you now say, okay, so but that means cryptocurrency is nonsense. Well, you may say that, okay? Now let me look for week. There's something quickly I need to show everybody. Okay, yeah, this is it. Now, if you look at Bitcoin, I'm not doing any to. Now, if you look at Bitcoin, let's go here. Come over. Good. Okay, there we go. Oh my God, thank you, Jesus. Okay, coming to show you guys something very fast. Okay. Now we have this. Come over here. So don't mind me, whatever I'm doing. I'm just doing some nonsense, okay? Just do some nonsense. Don't mind the nonsense I'm doing. Now, this is it. Let me go over here. Sorry. Okay, here. Just want to show you guys something very fast. Go over. Yeah, are we good? Okay. 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 Okay, now I want to show you guys something. Now, Bitcoin, yeah, the market is good, but dangerous. All right, the market is good, but dangerous. Why is it dangerous? Okay, this is why it's dangerous. Here, before the golden ratio. Okay, before the golden ratio. Okay. Okay, good. Now we actually needed, right, from this journey for Bitcoin, we're getting very fascinating. We needed to get over a region of $45,500 into the point of maybe $45,700. Then we may claim up to $47,000, they're about here. Then you can say our journey to 51 or 52,000 is workable. But provided this week, if we're unable to break over 45,500 to 45,700, then it's still delicate. So we may return back to 41 or 40 or back to here. No, don't mind me, okay? So I'm not going for detailing. Okay, and 40 to 39K, they're about just above this line. Now we have very difficulty here, here, here for the market to cross over and get a 47 possibly. And if we are sustained a little pullback from 47 and then continue the journey, then over to 51 to 52,000. But certainly at this point, you know, probably we have a little sideways movement for a while. And then when we're able to get 53 up, then we're up, you know, back to 61,000 or thereabout. Okay, now 57, then we'll begin to battle for some time there. Now, what should I do? Those of us who have been in the market, please observe this. The moment you get a 40, you know, next week, we're unable to break 45,700, and 47,000 is a very, very critical point, and 52,002 is a very critical point. So if I were you, what should I do? And now if you are bought, and then the market is still twirling and twirling that way, then what you just do, simple, you get there, you can start taking some profit. Now, not a financial advice, you know, just an opinion of myself, okay? So don't say, Felix asked me to sell. I'm not asking you to sell. It's your choice, okay? But, you know, but what if there are favorable or unfavorable news? That can still hamper the market. So don't just conclude, oh, this is the conclusion of the matter. No. So no matter what the market is saying technically, if there are terrible things or favorable things, it can fasten it, or, you know, just like the scripture says, I will hasten it. So it can fasten it, or it can actually mar it, and then it take it back again, just like we have been struggling for some time in the market. Okay, let me go by there again now. Now, those of you who are doing, you know, you're in crypto and you're doing your business and all of that, I always tell people, you can make a lot of money helping yourself, creating your portfolio, have some coin you can buy and just hold or stake them. And then in that order, the best you can do is to learn how to do swinging either on daily or weekly basis. And of course, there's no doubt about it. You need certain level of training. Okay? You need certain level of training. So you can see what I mean, in a day now, you can see the clarity of what I'll tell you guys here. Okay, put it over here. No. Okay. All right, so we have, it's a critical level for us to cross and be able to now go have an edge over here to 47 plus. And then, so from here, then the journey is a little bit easier. I know, staircase movement, and then we get up. So please, now when you're in the market, you want to enjoy the market, the crypto is very simple, very easy. And why? take it easy with yourself. Don't be in a haze. Somebody can say, I make $1 million being in crypto. Congratulations for him. There's a time you're going to make $2 million and he may have wasted the $1 million he made. Because crypto have one thing, or the market have one thing, it can give you a lot, and if you don't know how to manage, it will collect more than enough from you. And that's the truth. That is, collect your emotion, terrify your, your state of mind and stuff like that. So now the best you do, maybe if it's a day or you're taking some hours, when the markets, now we have a very nice trend over here now, okay? Very nice trend, okay? And then you say the market is really doing well. But even within trend, you can still be making money, helping yourself. And most people who do that, it's just, you can use what we call, BB, Bollinger Band. Sometimes you can have a trend of period. I'm not going to go detail about how you trick a line. And then when it gets to the up bound, you sell, and then wait for it to drop again and buy, up drop, you sell, and all of that, then you can still be making money. And in that case, if you're doing that, you do not need to be particular about a coin. I mean, you don't need to be a friend to a coin. I mean, how do I mean now? Now, you don't need to feel emotion about it. Because at that point, you are not looking at how to accumulate more volume of the coin. You just want to make profit of its movement. Just like people who trade future, you are not in cryptocurrency. You don't have crypto. You're only taking advantage of the movement of crypto. So you are predicting the price up and down, and so you are trading in the price movement of crypto or Bitcoin or Litecoin. So that's why when you get liquidated, you don't have Litecoin, you don't have Bitcoin. Rather, your USDT is gone, and that's what you're doing. So I always tell people, be patient. Now, if I bought Bitcoin, for instance, you bought Bitcoin, let's say from 39,000, and it got to 40, 41,000, you can sell. And then it take now maybe 50% retracement back to 40,000, right? You can buy, and again, a little bit, 42,000, you can sell. You can now see again, get back over to 40,000, you can buy. And now get over to 43,000, you can sell, and now like that. But while you are doing buy and selling, you have to check in a day or 4 hours, are we actually in uptrend or in downtrend or sideways? Because if you're on uptrend, you have to be very conversant with that the previous low buy you bought, the market may not get back there for you to buy. So you have to understand that. For instance, you have bought Bitcoin at $38,000 and you have sold at $39,000 or $41,000. So you may not expect it to come to that 38,000 by chance. Even if it's going to come there, you should have been buying back from 39, even 40,000, right? So from there, you've sold at here 40,000 and you sell at 42,000, and then you wait. No matter what it has done here, it comes down again, and it's as if it's breaking out. Don't bother yourself. That's where you need all of those things. And then you come down again to $40,700 thereabout, and it went over here. You didn't do anything, and then I go up here, and then over here. Now you've sold again at 42,000, almost $43,000. Okay. Now it pull back, so you don't expect it. That's where you begin to draw what we call a trend line. This is not a full training, okay? So don't take it for be a training. They're just creating awareness and giving you direction to understand how to go about your crypto business. Because I've met a lot of people. They do their crypto business anyhow, and that's where they get anyhow result. And anyone can come to lie to you from the pit of hell to tell you this. You see that this trend is going on. And why do you think sometimes when people say, oh, the market is bad? You know why? Now, the market is trending, up here, you never touch it again. When this market start breaking down and get to this trend line, the moment it break below this trend line, you see some people say, no, I'm selling. You know why? Because it's going to go back almost maybe 50% of the previous time of trend reversal, and probably may gone back here to about 39K. So somebody who bought and still thinking that it was going to follow up. So from that 44K, and it dropped at somewhere here, right? Let's say 42K or thereabout here, somewhere here, 43K. Now I say, man, it's broken, and then it's risky. So you begin to find the next support, 42. You begin to find the next support, 41, 100. The next, which is a very strong one, 39,000. Okay, so enough of that. I'm not going to go too much detail about all of this. You know, the more detail I go here, the more confused you become. So yes, okay. Now the same thing on Ethereum. I will say Ethereum was excessively bullish before now. Now the next thing is that some of you, you ought to be learning more about, you know, when you say building a portfolio, you need to learn how to buy coins when they are not really reasonable. Let me use an example. Let's look at Real Lab, because we did that. Now, please take note, some information of some coins we buy and stake, please, from the beginning or from the beginning when we start it may not come to the general group. And that's the essence of, you can't be having the same information for somebody who must subscribe $1,500 in a year. That's not easy. And so you can't expect to have the same information that nobody, you know, like that, you know, have subscribed for. And but definitely over time, when we see that those people have gone ahead for a while, we can always still bring it out. But even when we bring it out, it's still cheap. Let me use a practical example for this. I'm correlating this guy. I'm not saying he's going to do what Matic did, but if he do that, I'm not going to be surprised. Now, we look at Brew Labs, and we have checked a lot of things. There are things we check to look at if coin had the capacity to go up and or to do well eventually in the cases. And we follow up Brew Lab. Okay, let me go 3 months. Okay. Yeah, I remember when most people bought was 204, okay, at base, right? And now you begin to check some things like the tokenomics, check the, you know, the use case of the, and then check the people behind the project and stuff like that. And then you look at, oh, now the good thing is that such a coin now have a staking platform. Now, this is the thing I say, please, not a financial advice. When you come across coin that, you know, they have good project to profile, you know, and you begin to check them to read more about them. And now they say they have staking, they have these, you know, look at informative, trustworthy experience, blah, blah, blah. You can read more about, you know, smart contracts engineering, smart contract auditing, token bridges, web builds, bots, and all of that. You can read more about the Brew Labs. I'm not saying you should buy it. It's a choice if you want to buy it anyway. No. Now you begin to read more about what are these things, and then, you know, you follow them. And I always tell people, when you are looking at cryptocurrency, you look at the social of the coin. Yeah, where is it here? Sometimes maybe just a community, and because if you're looking for social, where are you? So sometimes, you know, coin market cap can bring a lot of English. So you said community. Now, you know, you check the Twitter. Now, you check the Twitter, for instance, you may say, okay, I want to follow. Sorry, this is not my Twitter page. Let me go over here, sorry. Okay, sorry. Okay, coin market cap. So I've listened to people who come cryptocurrency, I've lost money. I say, well, are there chances of losing money reasonably? Yeah, that's business. That you will not lose money, that's not true. Anyone who tells you you're not going to lose money because you are in cryptocurrency, that means the person is not being, you know, truthful. You know, but there's difference between when you lose money and you waste money. Okay, let me just show. I'm just using this one as example. Okay, because I discovered that sometime on our forum, people don't adhere to, you know, right information. They are carried away by funny scheme. Okay, now, and sometimes you look at audit too. There are some, these are very fantastic audit platform. You know, I've seen like a funny scheme that I saw was audited by themselves. I'm going to show you something like that. they copy from Drip Network and then claim to audit and claim to have audit. Let me go back. I have so many things to show you guys. Okay, look at them, for instance. You want to check, this thing, how can, all right, audit, how can somebody audit himself? Okay, how can somebody audit himself? That's very funny, okay? But people are putting money there on the name of they want to make money. Making quick bucks could hit you down sometime. So now if you go to community and it's going to take you to Twitter and some Telegram, Medium, and all of that. Now what you want to check and what you want to see about some coin is that how active are they in community, like on Telegram or WhatsApp, WhatsApp is not part of it. Telegram, Twitter, Medium and all of that. You want to see. That's where you get more updates. Now you can see this Bureau Lab, created the Twitter since 2001, and so major crypto opportunity or utility and services across. Now, sometimes you begin to read more, and so you can see now it has its Telegram channel. Okay, then you go there to read updates. Okay, you go there to read updates to get information. All right, let's come up here. That's why I tell people you need all of those things. Okay, because the legal way is a lot more profitable. I know it got to high risk, but then again, if they are that good, it would be impossible to know who it is. Just show you this one. Sorry, this is not my main stuff like that. Okay, it's asking me, Felix, I need to do what? Prove that you're a human being. Please know who you heard about us. Okay. Prove that you're a human. Please let us know. Okay. Okay. Now you begin to read more updates, previous development, additions, and what are they actually doing? I tell people, yeah, it is not enough to invest in the technology of a project, but you need to equally understand the pilot, the drivers of a project. Are they consistent? All right. Okay. A good hand with Brew Lab, industry leading developers for blockchain, contract, build and app and all of that. And you can read more update, maybe they give some information. That's why you'd be ahead of people. Somebody say, tired of watching chat and cycle of disappointment, turn those bags under your eyes into bags of Brew Labs, stuff like that, just like creating, okay, listen, Okana ready to play. Okay, what was I saying? Okay, sorry. Okay, I may not go into all those details, but just to tell you that when, okay, maybe there's even sponsoring round one, 500,000 Brew Labs to win, ready to play, okay. All right, I think there was a, okay, yeah. I was getting the update the other time from my channel. I'm just showing you, divers. This is what people are lazy of. Now, look at it. When you are lazy of doing some of those things, that's why you need to be in an ecosystem. There's no two way about it. And even let me tell you something. Even when you are in an ecosystem, any ecosystem you are, and they are not ready to expose you to what make you think that this thing is good? Those are the things you need to ask in your ecosystem. Like, I can imagine when you are in a forum and then we don't show you little things of what we do or what we check before we say this thing is valid and all of that. Okay, what happened when the person is no longer there? You are now handicapped. But from the beginning, of course, you need to be in a forum, you need a mentor, you need persons who objectively direct you. I'm not talking of hype, because we have more people who are tormentors now more than the mentors, as it were. So, and I'm not talking of marketers. That's one many of us means. We think marketers and mentors are the same. They are not. All right. And so you have to work on that. So over time, when you are now in the business, now it will be more fascinating. Imagine when you start making money and you are learning more of this thing. It makes more sense. you're learning, and you know that it's not learning of like normal university learning that you are doing. You're already making money and you want to learn more to make more, and then it's going to be more fascinating. Okay, that's all about, some coins and all of that. And that's why then sometimes you have to play some games. I'm not talking of legalities, because this guy just went and copy everything verbatim for Drip Network, and the people behind it, they are not surface. You can see their face. You don't know him, and so be very careful. Sometimes when a project is looking suspicious, it's looking to be, looking good to be true, and just a copycat. Yes, technology is to be copied, but when you see that this out of, somebody just being overzealous and then want to just, and get things, and it's not now open, it's hidden, it's anonymous. And when you have a beautiful project, I'm not talking about Bitcoin now. You say, what about Satoshi is hidden? Please be very careful. That's what they use in confusing some people. The new decentralized DApp applications that are happening now, people who are developers and all of that can be contacted. So when somebody now comes and say, after all, Satoshi Nakamoto is anonymous, that's why, or is pseudonymous, that's why we don't want to come out publicly. And they are doing like hyping and marketing and all that. Be very careful. It may be very deadly, but when they go away with your money, you have nothing to stand with. Now, but what other things? Now you have portfolios, you are building portfolios, buy some coin, just keep, and then research more about it or stake some of them. Number two, you are now swinging to make some bucks at interval. Number three, you are now looking for how to play some games. Let me use an example. Now, let me use an example. There was a time, okay, maybe this was not on General Forum, but I still remember it was on General Forum. But it was only on either private mentorship, and I know many of them didn't do it. I sent it that everybody let them participate on the private sales or pre-sales, as it were, when it was about 51 minutes, because I was not too free to have brought it up on time. And then I said it's about 50 something minutes. Let me check. I can still check. Yeah, that's cool. Let me check. Oh. Okay, guys, get wallet whitelisted. Okay. All right, okay. Steve, okay, can see participate on this. All right. No call. Okay. Up DeFi. Yeah, good. Buy, yeah, mass this, that. Pancake swap inside of Metaverse. As you open the link above, click on ITO, yada. Good. I think I did that here. Yeah, I should have was it a picture? Oh, I think it's there. And so it was like 50 minutes or 50 something minutes that time that, hey guys, you can still participate in this. Yeah. Now guys, you can still participate in this. Okay, this is a different thing. I really want to see, okay, they will know anyway. I'm just an example. And then it was, now from the people participated on it, yeah, see, the people participated on it from 1.5, that's cost for one, from one up token was 1.5 XMS to buy. Now, when one UP was 15.5 something. The percentage growth of people participated was already 937%. Now you can imagine now that the percentage is now bigger because go here, up here, XMS. Okay. So one, no. Here. One up now, 21.6. Now, and 1 point something, 21 point whatever. So let's say here, let's say here. Okay, yeah. Let's say here, 21 point, how many? 21.5, okay, 21.5, 21, oh my goodness, 21.55, 21.55 divided by 1.5. That means by value of XMS, the growth of each person who participated is 1,400% by XMS. Now, that's when you now have to go back, what's the price of XMS? Now, as at the time, even when the price was already, look at it here. I think I can see some experiment here. I did some experiment here, I just hope. Let's go here. Okay, now, okay, yeah. My God. Guys, you see what's happening? Now, when we told people, to buy, even when they miss the, UP, then to buy, the total volume lock in this place was less than 100 million. And now, at the point was 101 million. Now, oh my God, we saw 193 million, now it's 194 million. Now, the percentage APR here, okay? The percentage APR here, I'm sorry, I'm coming. Where are you? So the percentage APR here was 1,900%. Now, this is like, will it continue like this? No, it's not going to continue like that. Don't think so. So don't ever think that it's going to continue like this. Why? Because it's not meant to continue. Okay? It's not meant to continue. So, but most time people come around to ask me, how much can I make and how much can I do this and all of that? No, you have to understand that it's about time and season. Now, but what to do is like look at it sometime and look at what the project want to do. A time is going to come, what will remain for this type of percentage, maybe like not even 1 or 3%. Maybe like 20% APR. But I always do some yield farming liquidity. Something like this is very good. Look at this guy. Why is this guy good? This is USDT, BUSD. Why is it good? It's very good. Why? If I buy 1,000 USDT, let's take it. If I buy 1,000 USDT and 1,000 BUSD, that's 2,000. Now I'll keep 2,000. Now 2,000 is going to be a lock, which is the LP, which means I have 1,000 or whatever volume of the LP. Now, so let's say the worth of the LP is 1,000. Let's pretend to be that. Now, on what of UP up, what they'll pay me, so 103% APR, right? Divided by 365 days. That's 0.2 something percent per day. Good. Multiplied by 30 days. So that means in a month, about 8%. Now, 8% of worth of UP up. How much is up right now? 0.58. Another time was 0.35. Now, so that means, look at it, yeah, here. If you look at $1,000 multiplied by 0.08, that's $80, right? $80 divided by 0.58. That's about 137 up. So that's what will be given to me. Now, let's say I'm able to earn this one for like the next 2 or 3 months. So multiply by, just use an example. I'm just doing rough calculation, maybe more than that. So now multiply by 3 months, 400 and whatever. Now, look at it. I've earned some up with my USDT and BUSD. Now, there is no impairment loss for BUSD and USDT. No impairment loss. I can continue to leave it that way for 1 year, 2 years. It's still going to be that $2,000 worth, okay? Now, I can decide to, whatever volume I earn on up, if up go to $2 or $3 or $4, I can sell, all right? And wait, if up come down again, I buy again. So because I have a machine producing it for me. And over time, I can now see compound it back. Then when I want to remove my liquidity, I'm going to have my money back. So instead of me keeping my USDT or BUSD in a place where if I do single staking of USDT or BUSD, maybe how much will be paid to me? Maybe 20% APR. So I may get frustrated. So there's crazy money to be made in the crypto space. So this is unbelievable. But now look at it. You can see the percentage is reducing. Now, before it reduced drastically, why not have earned much? Let me use an example of another coin, though this may be difficult for you, but this is an experiment. Now, look at this guy. Look at the staking. Okay, I think I have some gaming to even claim on there. I've claimed some crazy game on this kind of NFTs, gaming, and then I'm not paying for them. So they just like, because I'm part of, I've not locked in my wallet, not connected. Which wallet is enabled? Oh, I see, is another wallet. When you are in crypto, you don't have one wallet. You have different wallet for different purposes, okay? Yeah, connect. Collect it. So play play game around here. Now, if you look at it here, look at, time is almost against us. So almost done, guys. So that can allow you to ask questions. Maybe you have Jara today. Okay, yeah, there we go. Okay, you can see some that have claimed. So what are they using them for now? I don't know. Some I missed, claim this. So when we get to the river, we cross the river together. Now, but look at the staking. Now, when I ask people to stake the coin, because they have some ecosystem they have been developing, so we don't know how long they are going to go, but it may just come up crazily. When they start, they want to like have attraction, and that's why they set out to want to do. Now, many people are not paying attention. You can see like Up now. Up has over how many million lock within how many days? These have started for long, and it's just having 47 million total lock. Some projects don't have up to this. Now, but look at it. Now, what was take was 128 pieces, for instance. Now, what has been earned is 125. How long? Good. Well, how many days is still remaining out of 365 days? 271 days. Now, let's go. There should be a place where we could see when it was locked. We'll see why we always mix, and because we are always in a haste, and that's why we don't give in for some staking projects or taking advantage of some stuff. Let's look at it. 365 days minus 271 days. Where are you? Okay, there we are. 365 days, take away 271 days. 94 days, less than 100 days has doubled the volume, but it will get to a point, even what 200 days we get may not give you what only 94 days are giving you. Because at that time, you can see now how many percentage remaining APR, 309 in the remaining days. But when it started, it was about 700 and something percent. So the more days. So what we do is that we buy more of the coin, right, and stake as much as possible, which is risky. Now, just like this, imagine here, you stake up and you are earning cake. Crazy, right? Stake up to earn cake. And imagine you stake worth of 2,000 up, and you're going to earn these. Let's say for the first 2 weeks. For the first 1 week, you are still on the average, because from the first starting, it was 1,960 something percent. Thereabouts. Now, from the first starting, you stake $1,000 worth of up, right? Multiply by, so $1,000 worth of up, look at it. That's about how many X? Okay, look at it, how many X is that? $1,000 is 10X, $1,900. So just say like this, 1,960%, all right, divide by 365 days. Okay? Now, that's about 5% per day. That's crazy. That's nonsense. That's like a Ponzi scheme. Now, so please don't be carried away that when the platform say we don't pay, like big percentage, that's why we're not Ponzi. I have checked it was not a yardstick. I've invested in some project that what they even pay for month is 1%, but they end up running away with people's. Now look at it. So 5% per day. So let's say 5% per day, 5 multiplied by 7 days, 35%. Now, times 2, that's like 70%. Okay, so 14 days multiplied by 5, 70%. Now, 70% of, let's say $1,000, that's about $700, right? $700. Sorry, I don't know why I like too much money. All right, now $700. Yeah, and the price of up at the time was, let's say, average of 45 cents. Divide by 0. Okay, no, sorry. This cake, divide by, let's say, average of $6.5. Down 700 divide by $6.5. So that gives you about 107 cake. Now listen, now when you give you that, that means within 2 weeks or thereabout, you have 107 cake. And what do you do with that cake? You can take it to your pancake swap and be able to be participating on something like this. I'm leaking some secret to you, but I may leak it to you, but you may not know the know-how. So for you to get the know-how, you come back to me. Or you go and cheat from people who are in Planb. Especially those people who are on Be With Me, or those people who are on private mentorship. Now you may be participating on what we call the I4, right? Now, so imagine I generate more cake that I make from, like, let me call it free money, and I pump it back to my pancake swap to be participating on I4. And the lock I lock, for instance, let me use an example here. You can still be making 60% APY. So of your cake, right? So imagine let's say in 1 month with your $1,000, let's say in 1 month with your $1,000, you may not, because the percentage is reducing day by day. Now you're able to get, so in 2 weeks you make 107. Let's say the other 2 weeks just make 50. So let's say in 1 month you make 150 cake. Now 150 cake multiplied by 0.60 APY. That means 90. Now, it just been there. And then that will give you chance to participate in IFO. Every IFO brought, you can participate using cake to buy it. Now, imagine up that you bought with $1,000. And I remember when I told people to still continue buying, even when they didn't participate in the pre-sale, was about 35 cents. So 0.35, okay? Yeah, so $1,000 divide by 0.35. You bought 2,857 up, and up end up going to, let's say, just $1.5. $1.5 multiplied by 2,857, is that so? Something like that. That's about $4,000. You can sell maybe half of it. After all, you use $1,000, you say half of it to still take the remaining one. So there's so crazy much money way in the crypto space that you're making money, like I showed you on the Brew Lab. You can stake your Brew Lab, you can stake so many coins. So somebody tell me, hey, can I buy Brew Lab now? Why not? Not a financial advice, but if you want to buy, why don't you buy, right? The same way we told us about NXT. Now the staking of NXT is starting by June. So how much is NXT now? And those of us who participated on NXT, people are praying, let it come down. But they were there when it was 0.003, 0.004, and it climbed on and on and on and on like that. And they never did anything. Now it's at where it is now. Let's look at it a month ago. Is it here? So it means it was a while we participated on the NXT. I'm sure it go at 0.004 thereabout, and many bought. It went up to 0.0016 and yada yada yada, stuff like that. And then two things about to happen. It's still very cheap because that was how we bought Matic at 0.016, 0.01. I actually bought at 0.009 or 0.008 thereabout, before, that. And after, 1.5 years, when Matic now sat down at $1, $2, everybody wished they had bought at this. So if I were you, if I don't have much money, if it's $50 or $100, I can buy NXT, I can buy Brew Labs and just keep it, even if you don't stake it. And then you are good to go. Okay, I think we have spoken a lot tonight. Should you have questions? I think I will allow us to ask. Okay, let me quickly check on the chat. Brew Labs, okay, somebody say, hello, sir, please, where can I, okay, thank God somebody have answered you. Your holder wallet save for staking. What are you talking about? Okay. Your holder, I don't understand what this person is asking. Chris, you say, is your holder wallet? What do you mean by that? Okay, the wallet where you hold your coin, is it good for staking? Yeah, if it's a genuine coin.
No, that is a wallet they call U-holder.
Yeah, too many wallets. There are too many wallets. For starters, please. Okay, you two. Okay, too much one. Okay, yeah. So sometimes please be very careful about wallet thing, because sometimes some platform will set up some funny cascaded wallet, like when people start having I've forgotten this funny scheme that people brought sometimes and said you just keep your coin there. So people should send their Ethereum there and they give you that useless coin, collect your Ethereum and say you are making money. And I ask them, where is the conversion, where is the movement and all of that, and not that they are expanding any project, stuff like that. That's how people lost their money, So be careful. Let me check. What you say, your holder? I've not heard about it. What do you call it? U-holder? You call it U-holder wallet? Something like this? Is it something like this? Well, I don't know about it. So be careful. Is it a custodian or not custodian wallet? A wallet that is strange, if it's not custodian, be very careful about that when it's strange. Okay, we have custodian and non-custodian wallet. When a wallet is strange and is a custodian wallet, be very careful about them not to take and harvest your BNB and Ethereum. Yeah, Safu Coin started, it was Safu Coin that started some of those. Maybe when a coin has a very big APR that way, the coin is trying to gather good momentum and eventually they drop it down. So if you have little money, you can quickly put some bulk there, gather the coin, and when you see that the API is dropping, you can unstake and wait for it to pump, and then you sell until they consolidate as much as possible. Okay, yeah. Then what about things was trying to, okay, this person, that's good. Okay. Okay, you say, is it genuine? No, we have seen API of 500,000, and at the end of the day, it was coming down every day by day, and then finally settled at 1 or 2%. So it's not going to stay there for 5, okay? Yeah, because Safu was at about less than $1 at a point, and then it pumped to about 200 and something dollars. Okay. Yeah, so guys, it's just important. You just need to wake up, stand, help yourself, be independent, get involved. Okay, I didn't give this update. Please, everybody, let me tell you something. If you are in Sapphire Global, please let me quickly, because I'm waiting for one of their updates. If you're in Sapphire Global, please do this. Let's follow the rumor to sell the news eventually. Now, the Avenue staking, they say is going to start. Okay, sorry, I think I was just playing around somewhere. They say Avenue staking was going to start anytime soon, okay? And then what do? And that is going to be connected with the external wallet app, and then the stake. So if you're in Sapphire Global, this is what I would tell you. Just let your people, people who are investor in it know, because this is a lesson that I always learn. Sometimes you may be an investor in a place and you're in that ecosystem, and eventually you're not paying attention to information and news over there. And they will bring some things that will be for internet economy of scale, and you never take advantage of it. And eventually it's going to boom some people, even more than the immediate project you invested on that project. So please, if you're on Sapphire, right? If you're on Sapphire Global, that's minting Zenith coin, let your people get to know that they're trying to, when they are staking calm, because when they're staking calm, it's still going to help you to have some volume, of your growth in your platform. So I don't know how they're going to do that. So, but let your people get to know so that when the time comes, they know what to do on time, and I think the Avenue came down very well. I bought and I sold up, I bought more and just add up on my LA token. Avenue, let's see. So sometimes I tell people you do not need to know everything, or like just I told us that you need to pay attention. Let me tell you guys one thing. Okay, so Avenue.
Thank you.
Okay, Avenue, so it was even very down. So I think I bought that for something cent. I bought 34 cents, where it is now, about. And I'm waiting, probably when their staking will start. So when you have a community or you have some team in your Zenith, please let them know. Either the person is actively building a network or not, let him be aware, because it's part of the ecosystem. And so when things come and it's going to be an advantage, information is very important to be treated as a matter of fact. And now, lastly, why I told us to, when you're going to be studying more about NFTs and metaverse, like those of us on private mentorship, there was a video I was going to upload for us that have treated about NFTs based on profile pictures, based on celebrities, based on games, based on metaverse, based on fashion, based on memes, based on sport, based on airdrop, and all the places where you need to develop yourself around on the exchange platform and begin to build your profile so that you can register on some of those. NFTs have its own market. So if you don't know, then what you need to do to qualify for some market, because not all the market are an uncurated market. Like OpenSea is not a curated market. Look at it. You can just go to OpenSea and then it's not created. Is it? Let me go here. Is it open? Okay, no. Yeah, OpenSea. So you can see that OpenSea is now created just to get it connected to my, yeah. Okay, let me check here. Just to get it connected to my wallet, I can see some of the, maybe some lands are bought, or some things I just created and want to convert to like NFTs and all of that. You can always create your own NFTs on OpenSea. You know, if you're an artist and all of that, you were like, so you can see my wallet. Oh, this guy is here. I participated on this pre-sale somewhere. This is a kind of virtual land I participated on pre-sale somewhere. Okay, I need to go back then. I think it was on TrustPad. So we have created and not created NFT market or protocol. Or could we call it protocol? Can we call it protocol? Something like that. TrustPad. Cryptocurrency is fascinating, man. It's sweet. It's so fantastic. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Ended NFTs. Oh, good. It was here. Good, good, good. It was here. Just like little money. Little money over how much? Oh, you're not showing the money I put in there. Okay, something like this. $200 and something. It's not much. $240 BUSD. My crazy things are in crypto. So what is going to make you crazy money in crypto may not make more sense. Now, lastly, those of you guys who I think I remember, okay, when will NS start? Maybe you come late. Okay, now, so now those of us who registered, look at, I told you that it was when I was researching about, you know, NFTs, and I saw that NFT in memcoin. And I said, okay, maybe that was where these guys drew their own ideology from. Either it's a lie, it's a true. This Sisu saying, look at it here. If you read more about, okay, the white paper, so that's going to be doing, where are you? Oh my goodness. Okay, there we go. So, and I said, okay, if that's the case, what did I do? Because I'm a risk taker, okay? And then, but I always tell people, be very careful. There's some risk you may not be able to take. You have to weigh your capacity, and not that you're just a beginner in crypto. And then when people say I'm a risk taker, you too say you are a risk taker. You waste all the money you have. And later you open the book of lamentation. So I begin to read them. What first, liquidity back NFTs that paid you. No, not this one. Yeah, okay. Number one, collection in entire NFT ecosystem, overtaking CryptoPunk, Bored Ape Yacht Club, and many others. So you can certainly make tons of money with NFTs if you bet on the right horse, which is true. So you can certainly, make tons of money, and then, oh, okay. I think this is just a repetition. Okay. Now, so for example, right, this was long, even before the ape came out. Now, say Bored Yacht Club collections is the best example. Yes, the mining price of the apes was 1.6 Ethereum, which was, all right, which was not for an average person, though. Even when some profile from profile pictures NFTs came out and was to be claimed, most of the strong NFTs projects are on Ethereum. All right. It's of recent that we're having, I was researching the other day and I saw async.art and one other thing that was based on Cardano. These guys, Lovada is based on Cardano protocol, and so it may really make some sense over time, and so we'll talk about it. So, and so the mining price of the apes was this. Currently, the floor price is 93 Ethereum. Come on, this is crazy. So imagine getting early in CryptoPunk or, you know, the ape, and then you're now going to like have opportunity. So it's a second opportunity, NFTs with integrated passive income or trending. So what if your NFT pay you regular rewards and all of that? So, and they now say, oh, what we are doing is that to generate our own NFTs based on MEM token. So that's okay. You know what? This proverb I make to people, and I say it's better to lose by lost than to lose by miss. Because some things, okay, that first mint will be May 2022. First mint floor price, 1,000 per unique SPFA, Masa NFT, and then increase by 1,000 for each subsequent future round. Payment mode for mints, BTC, Ethereum, TRS, and BNB, USDT, or Trons, and ERC20. So after that, weekly SPA NFTs mint of 700 NFTs as per CISO ranks, CISO general NFTs, CISO lieutenant, blah, 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 whitelisted community for next 7 weeks with different rarity combinations. Okay, first whitelisting will be 100% free. Holder of phase 1 mint are automatically whitelisted for future 7 phases. Non-holder of phase 1 mint will have to reapply for future whitelisting with minimum 1,000 upfront deposit, redeemable towards NFT buys in futures mints and all of that. Now, okay, so now the project now did this, and you know, been doing all the passive income earning. And one of the day I have to tell friends that if you are in the system that they are paying you certain tokens, you don't waste it, because you wouldn't know what qualification or what requirement they will ask from you to be able to participate. And another thing we have participated in, like how many of us have participated in this thing that we're not making any money on it up to now, Gmeta. And of course, I have a roll-up down that I sent to everybody. And I said, just put, even if it's $50, that time it was $10 to do the minimum. But right now, I think in the round 2, they are doing now minimum is $50. So, you know, if I want to do one slot, $50. If I want to do $100, if I want to do 10, $500. But that time, 10 times 10 was $100, you know, of what you want to do. But I don't know when. Now, this is just in round 2. So this may take to next year, or who knows? But will it really work? Who knows? Now, this is just like when you're participating on seed sales. Seed sales of coins is that you contribute money for the project and let them carry out the project, whatever happens. Some seed sales may take like 2 years or 3 years. That's the truth. And then when they now come up and then people begin to believe in it, you know, when it's a seed sale, just like private placement of a stock, and then it can take many, many years. You are more or less like part of the company. You know, if you work out, congratulations. If it didn't work out, congratulations. That's what I tell people. When you are coming to crypto, every amount of money you are bringing, call it seed that must die, okay? So now we have things like that. I think I've sent you. If you are not on our forum and you are invited to this meeting, get back to whoever invited you so that you can be added to our forum, especially on our Telegram forum. Let me check if I can have the link copy. If we are lucky, fine. Yeah, if you're lucky, fine. If you are not lucky, congratulations. I just hope I can copy the link. Okay, there we go. You can copy the link and send to the chat. So you can join the Telegram group. Okay. I just hope I can do more other review later for those informations, and then you can, all right, take advantage as it were, as you so wish. So those of you who are I know many people who are on CZU, what the target is this. Look at what many people on CZU target, which this is what made me skeptical. When I think was last year, end of last year, when I saw that they were coming up, I quickly bring it up. Okay, I quickly brought it up and said, let everybody join. And now I told everybody, let them join. Jesus, 85,000. My goodness. So I told everybody, let everybody join. Okay. And wait. But I'm sorry, because it's like I never got back to some persons too. I never got back to some persons too eventually, even when I now have to just put in some money there and what was going to play out. Why? Let me check their Twitter. So I was skeptical, but when they begin to make noise around, okay, this is not my Twitter, please. Sorry, guys. I have too many accounts. All right, so you may not be able to do that here. So let's forget about that. So, but you can join and check them and all of that. And I remember I sent a link on our forum. So what got me skeptical was, why are they paying me? Okay, it's over. So, but you can get it back. So maybe some of the link, if I send on our forum, please, anything I give to you is not a financial advice. It's based on my opinion. And Brew Labs, I say you can buy the coin and keep. It's not a financial advice based on my opinion. NXTT that I say you should buy is not a financial advice based on my opinion. And I remember even when I told people to buy Midas at $2 was not a financial advice, was just based on my opinion. But I'm sure that was beginning of this year. And let's check what Midas is now. If you're obedient to buy it, and of course, if you're obedient to buy it, you put your hand on your chest that you are going to take the responsibility should anything happen thereafter. But as it happened positively, that means you are good. So imagine at $2, let's say you dispense $500 to have bought Midas, right? Now $2 Midas, $500 will give you 250 Midas, right? So 250 Midas multiplied by $21. That's 5,250 from January to now. I'm not sure it's too bad. Now imagine such Midas. Let me quickly check if I can see if there's Midas something here. And now be very careful. And okay, I think that will make me to like tell, if you're here and you do not have Midas platform, I think it's expedient you go try to have Midas. And I'm sure they sent to us before. And then if you are new here or somebody invited you here, just ask him, the Midas they are talking about, do you have the link? So that he will give you the link, okay? Because I know a lot of people are missing so much. A lot of people are missing so much. Okay, you can see, oh, sorry. I think today's training is Mother's Day bonus I'm giving to you guys. So now you can see Midas. Imagine your Midas, right? Imagine your Midas that you bought in January, right here, 30% APY. You know, there are other coins there, 20% APY for your USDT, BNB, Ethereum, even your BTC, and all of that. Okay, here you go. More to it, right? Now, so just imagine, now you bought Midas 250, 250. Now, 30% APY, that's divided by 365 days, give you 0.08 per day, multiplied by 30 days, That's 2.46% in a month. So multiply by 2 months. That's almost 5% because of the January. So let's say 2.5 months. So let's say you have done 6%. So 250 minus multiplied by 0.06. That's about 15 midas. Now 15 midas multiplied by $21. Free $15. And your money invested was $500. You bought 250 midas. So if 250 midas in a year multiplied by 0.30, okay, that's 75 midas. And if midas could get to just $100, it's okay for you. Multiply by $100. That's about $7,500. So your 250 midas multiplied by $100. That's $25,000. So you tell anybody that what you invested was $500, it's going to tell you, can you pay me that? Let me invest $1 million. It won't work. All right. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your participation and for the time tonight. Be with me, get ready for our live trading tomorrow. And then on Tuesday, those of you in private mentorship, get ready. And please, if I forget tomorrow, would I have uploaded the videos I want to upload for you on private mentorship, please get me reminded by chatting on the Telegram channel. And I'm going to do what is needful, because I really want us to do some statement in some NFT project, and so that we can get the best out of it. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for coming tonight. So go back to your drawing board and then do the needful. Crypto is good, it's nice if you face it nicely. But if you are looking for this get-rich-quick scheme, man, it's going to be crazy. It's not going to be palatable at all, because people had come, they asked me so many questions. I want to be rich like this. Are you sure if I put in this amount of money, how much do you think I can make in per month, per day? No. Now, those of you are looking for daily income. Those of you looking for daily income, is it possible to get daily income? Yes. But it's not the way you think. That's why most time you get carried away by those funny people tell you we'll pay you this percentage. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. If you get involved by yourself, man, you're going to make crazy money. That's the truth. If you don't get involved by yourself, you are losing crazy money. So not getting involved by yourself is losing of crazy money. Getting involved by yourself, you make a lot of money. Now, some person may say, I'm too busy. That's why you need to be in an ecosystem. Okay, imagine people who are busy and they are still learning and they are still doing. They are in an ecosystem. Why? There's some research they will not be able to do. So hand information, pick it, and all of that. And that's why we must be very careful too. And that's why, like me, not all things I can eat, because there are things I will say, people will take it. And so you can imagine how many people I will kill by what I say. And so that's why I'm careful most time. So even when I'm too sure, before I can talk about something, like, I may not tell them too sure, but they know my language. Anybody on bill with me at least know my language. Even when I say it's not financial advice, they will tell you that thing is not financial advice. We're going to do it. Because why? You know, my sheep hear my voice and they know my voice. And so say, okay, why? Because what we are looking for is not this get-rich-quick scheme mindset, how to get this, I'm going to, no. People are making insane money. There's no doubt about that. But they're not going to tell you. Why do they need to tell you? Are they looking for infra bonus from you? No. And that's another mindset. Some people, where you tell them about is to say, that thing you tell me, if I join, how much are you going to make? I will delete you straight. Okay, imagine if I even invite you. I was telling somebody the other time who was doing, Zinc and all of that. For me, let me tell you something. I look at one of my accounts in Zinc, and within how many months now, I made 125,000 euro from the recruiting, that's networking and all of that. Now, that's going to be what's like matter to a lot of people. But you know me and you know, I know that if anybody is building portfolio in Planb for more than 3 years, and his portfolio is still within 125,000 euro, man, the person is playing. You have not started. That's the truth. Now, that does not mean to undermine anyone that your portfolio is still within $10,000. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted that I said, if your portfolio is now above 125,000 euro, you are a joker. Don't get it twisted. But the reality is this. If you have been following addictively for more than 3 years, and you were really doing what you expected to do, and you didn't miss Shiba, if anybody was in Planb and didn't miss Shiba, didn't miss Save Moon, Save BTC and some other project, Matic, Cardano, and all of that, your portfolio should not be reading anything less than $200,000. That's the truth. So now imagine if you are now building a network that you make 100,000 euros. Is that money compared to what you have built substantially? So, but it's an advantage. But we meet a lot of people. I've met friends now that have made maybe $500,000 from network marketing, but they are not worth anything again because they don't do anything with it. In fact, there's some of them now, they make money maybe per day or per week. Maybe they make like $20,000 every month. Ask them after 5 months or 1 year when such projects no longer working. They are broke because what matters, they don't matter there. So they're not looking for, okay, let me network this person and all of that. And then they will forget. That's why most time people are like in Zenith, for instance, they can be good in making referral bonus from their recruiting, and you still see them waste their coin out. Because why? They don't even want to know. They don't want to learn about the ecosystem and what the coin may be, what in the future. And so let me be a whale in this coin. Please let me add to you. Start developing one mindset now that where am I going to be a whale too? So that when you get into a project and you have a means to acquiring that coin, and we are now working on the coin and we see that it's going to go well, and you have a means of acquiring more of it from the beginning. So you now begin to have that mindset that I want to be a whale. So how do I be a whale? I need to get opportunity to get involved in a project beforehand so that I can be whales. Okay? So ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your time. Do have a nice time. Enjoy yourself. Okay, somebody was asking for link of Midas. Who is this person? Okay, Midas. This is Midas. Okay. So it is important you get back to your drawing board. Crypto is big. We're going bigger. There's no doubt about it. We're going bigger. And should anything happen when you are in a particular coin and keep going down, Midas should be another lesson for some of us too. I know many of you didn't know. How can a coin go down from $4, an investment of $5,000 go down to $2.5? And after 1 year again, it rose back to $25,000, $27,000. And $100 invested when the coin was down was giving about $1 million. If you think I'm lying, let me do that as I close. I like correct arithmetic, and that's why I don't force people to buy into project so that I can use it for experiment. I love experimentation. I love it because it's fact, it's figures, not just make believe. And why I don't always coerce people or try to tell people what a project could do is the fact that you look like marketing language. So I mean, just tell you carelessly, why don't you buy Brewlab? But I will always map it, and thank God for videos will be able to be available. So I will not tell you that Brewlab is fantastic. So maybe when Brewlab go to $2, I will just show you that. Did you buy Brewlab? You say no. I say, oh, you missed. Now, and some will not still be sensitive to say this guy had come again. Look at it here. Look at Midas. Look at Midas. How do you feel when somebody had bought Midas worth of $5,000, right? How do you feel? On the 20th of January 2021, a year and 2 months ago, Midas went down to 0.0018. Now, somebody who used $5,000 to buy Midas, 5,000 divided by 4 at $4, 1,250. Now, when the market went down to that place, 0.0018, 0.0018. I love this. $2.25, right? Now, give and take, let's say 1 year, 1,250 multiplied by 0.3 is 375. Okay? Now, after second year, because that time we bought it at 2020. Now, imagine 375 multiplied by 0.3. Oh, sorry. 375 multiplied by 0.0018. You know, you're going to laugh at that person. It's 0.675. Now, look at it. Now, 375 multiplied by 2, you know, it's 2 years. That is 750. Okay, now with the price multiplied by $21. Let's go there. The person is having 15,750 from only the profit. Now, 1,250 multiplied by 21. So the person having 26,000 plus. So adding to 15, that's about $40,000 plus. I'm not sure it's a bad deal. For 2 years, $5,000 giving the person $40,000 plus. It's not a bad deal. Now, $100 divided by 0.0018. That's 55,555. Now multiply by 21. That's $1,166,666. Multiplied by 585. One, two, three. That's 682,500,000. Okay, $100 multiplied by 585. Let's pretend. Hooray! You tell a friend and say you invested 58,500 naira a year, 2 months ago, and is giving you 682 million naira right now. Will you believe it? A word is enough for a wise. And but get note that there are so many coins too that we have invested crazy money into, that there's so many coins we have invested crazy money to that we have lost them. So we don't celebrate only our success, we remind ourselves of the losses, just that it does not move us because we know where we are going to. Okay, somebody, okay, has it broken the point? Somebody's telling us Bitcoin is headed to, it's like the point is broken. So we now wait for confirmation. Somebody is telling us something. Wow!
Almost there.
Can you see wickedness? You see that? Oh man, this is crazy, guys. Guys, this is crazy. Wow, just now, can you imagine? So you can see now. We're just waiting to break out men of that region. Oh my goodness. This is this is crazy, guys. This is crazy. Yeah, man. So once we bam, 47, consolidate little man, that will be up for $52,000. This is crazy, guys. Right? So that's crypto for you, man. And then all you need is to have a strategy. And so you don't need to be under pressure when the market is dumbling and it's going to do what it will do. Either you hit your head and hug transformer, it doesn't change anything. Guys, bye-bye. Enjoy yourself. Do have a nice time. See you guys tomorrow and be with me live trading, and then on Tuesday in the private mentorship. God bless you. Have a nice time.
Thank you so much, sir.
God bless you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir.
Bless you,
We
sir.
appreciate you, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you.